Hey, it's me, Six, and thought I'd take this time to bring you guys another video. This one's gonna be the top 5 submission holds of the wrestling world. It's just personally what I think, and I'm doing this. I'm doing this one because my friend Steve Palumba wanted me to, so this one's for you. Now these are just based off of me personally, what I think, and I'll try to explain why I think these go where they do, but hey, let's just get to it. Number 5, Cripple Crossface by Chris Benoit. I think this is number 5 because the way he was able to execute it was amazing. He was able to lock someone into it from basically any position in the ring, whether he was in the air, on the ground, standing, in front, behind, beside. It didn't really matter. He was able to somehow put his opponent in the crossface, and it won match after match after match. And if any of you have ever been put in it by any of your friends, you know it hurts, and you know it is actually quite hard to get out of. And even if you try, it's easy to go with and stay in it. Like, you could roll, but the person could just roll with you and keep it locked on. So it's a very effective move, and yeah, it gets number 5. Number 4 is Bret Hart's Sharpshooter. Now the Sharpshooter is also another move that is quite extremely effective, and it's been used by multiple people throughout WWE. The Rock used to use it all the time. Benoit used to use it all the time, and there's a few others who here and there used to use it, and still every once in a while someone busts it out. But it's a very effective move. That is a move that won a lot of matches. Not so much for many other people other than Bret Hart, but it's unique and effective, and it ranks number 4. Number 3, Ric Flair's Figure 4. Now, the Figure 4, it is an extremely effective and unique maneuver. The twisting of the opponent's legs that you have to do to get into it, along with the way that you have to apply the pressure, it's very unique and very different from most other submission moves, and it's good and it works, although it does have the added fault of if you get rolled over, the pressure reverses, but it still ranks number 4 because it has still won a lot of matches, and it is used. It's been used by quite a few people if you go back throughout the history of wrestling and watching, but no one perfected it better than Ric Flair, and Ric Flair is the one who put it at number 3 on my list. Number 2, the ankle lock. Now, this one is 1 of 2. Kurt Angle really put it into the spotlight as a really dangerous move to get put into, but for those who watched it, or who watched it at the time, Ken Shamrock, when he used to use the ankle lock, that's when it got into my mind, because I used to wrestle all the time with my friends, and my one friend would always pretend to get in the zone and throw us all in an ankle lock, and I don't know, I just thought that was cool, and it's a very, very painful maneuver, and if it actually gets locked, then it's like impossible to get out of. But I like Ken Shamrock put it in like perspective for me, but then Kurt Angle perfected it, and Kurt Angle made it the feared finishing maneuver ankle lock that it is today, with the when he throws the grapevine on. Just, it's, I don't know. See, some people might think that I put it a little high because it is easily escapable before the grapevine is on. Like, if you just stand there twisting the ankle, you can roll with it and get out of it. You could roll through and throw them off. You could roll over and kick them off. There's a lot of ways you could get out of it. But the amount of matches that it's won, and when it's actually locked in, it's extremely devastating ever. Plus, it's been used to break people's ankles, so it's one of the most effective moves that wrestling's seen, so it gets number 2. Now, there are a lot of moves that people think should have been on this list that I didn't put on this list. And like I said, it's only personal choice, and this next one is a mixture of personal choice and just, there's no move better. Number 1, the Kata Hajime, the Taz Mission. That is the best submission move in wrestling. I'm not that big of a Taz mark. I think Taz is cool. But I'm sorry, the Taz Mission is effective. It's like, it's real. It's an actual move. You could use it in real life. You can get into it in real life and actually choke someone out with it. It's won match after match after match. Taz used it to choke. He choked out and won the title off Shane Douglas in like, I think it was like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something. It's an extremely useful and effective finishing maneuver and submission hold. In my mind, it gains the number 1 spot for the top wrestling hold of all time. Submission hold of all time. Well, that's my view and my picks. I'd like to hear you guys' top 5 if you have them. Just comment them up, send them over, and hey, see you next time.